My name is Jacob Gole. I live on Quadra Island, but originally from Campbell River. My dad worked at this church, I think till I was like 2 or 3 or something. Then when we were 5, we moved to Camp Homewood. So I grew up at a Bible camp, church pretty regularly, and I also go into a Christian school. So I was just kind of totally and completely immersed just as a byproduct of being surrounded by Christianity and the Bible as much as I was. I remember like thinking and saying this to a teacher, like it seems like a textbook to me. It doesn't seem like something that is gonna do any more than give me some information I need to answer questions on a test. My faith definitely wasn't my own. It was the faith of my parents and the people around me, and it was like I had to take a step back. One of my camp counselors when I was at Homewood when I was really young, his name is Ben, and he kind of randomly took me camping one time. He just directly asked me like, Jake, if you were to meet Jesus face to face, like right now in this moment, what would he say to you? I didn't have an answer for him. That question rattled around in my head for a little while. He was the first one who really started like taking me and like building into me and discipling me. Got engaged, and that also made me take another step, wanting to dive deeper into my faith. I love working with my hands. I ended up doing like heavy duty mechanics primarily for the first kind of 2 years. So I went to school and then I was working for a while, and I really started feeling like less and less satisfied. God was giving me things in my life that were like, Jake, you should go pursue like vocational ministry. And I started to feel a lot more drawn towards the church and towards like doing like discipling other people. I prayed this prayer, very dangerous. I said, God, I am responsible and I have a job that I can support my wife with. I'm not gonna quit. But if I get laid off, I'll go to ministry, I'll go to school, I'll do whatever. My boss sent me a message over Christmas break saying that the shop was shutting down and he had to lay me off. That was the big message. That was like massive billboard, hey Jake, it's time to go to ministry. I was like, God, this is it. I'm all in, like I'm not holding anything back anymore. I woke up the next morning, still me, but totally different in that like I actually had given everything to Christ. As I've started working here at the church, like Steve has been awesome. He's the one that introduced me to the program that I'm in now, and Pastor Josh here is my mentor for that for the last year and a half. They've been huge in helping me just like walk out like the day-to-day Christianity. And then recently Brian has been hired as a youth pastor, so which is awesome. We work together. So I'm discipling youth, I'm helping to organize, like we have a youth worship team that's all youth, which is awesome. I love playing on the worship team, so it's also part of my commitment to the church, I'd say. Thinking back then to when Ben took me camping and he asked me that question, which was, what would Jesus say to you if you were to meet him right now? Like, I now have peace that like in eternity, when I do meet him, it's gonna be like, welcome home. It's not gonna be any like judgment. There's no like, you don't deserve to be here. It's just gonna be like, just like the thief on the cross who gave himself to Jesus. Today you'll be with me in paradise. On that day I'll be at peace with him in paradise.